Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is going to be kind of a short one, nothing too special, but I decided that maybe out of sheer boredom, if nothing else, I'm going to be doing my very own fashion show series where I'm going to be showing you some of the latest collection of my outfits. These are just all personal glamour gear that I put together. I really didn't have much else to do today, as I'm sure you could tell, so I'm just putting pieces together to see what works. I know, kind of getting early, a little bit ahead of 5.3, but might as well do something fun in the meantime. So these are going to be a series of my personal outfits that I put together for my character Claire here, and you are perfectly free to use these as your own glamours, and I would be really flattered if you did decide to use them. Just let me know what you think in the end. So for today, our first video, I'm going to be showing you what I use to put together a glamour that I like to call the Grecian Hero. So this whole idea came about because I recently finished up a book about Atalanta. Now, in case you don't know who Atalanta was, she was a heroine from Greek mythology, and as far as I know, she was really the only female Greek heroine that I was able to find, but I really enjoyed her story. And so I was kind of inspired to come up with this whole look for Atalanta. Though I suppose I really should call it the Grecian Heroine, because it's really mostly for a female character. You can try and use this with different combinations for a male character, but this is generally for the female only. So we actually have Claire here, modeling it off for us, and I even gave her a short haircut, because I can kind of see Atalanta having cut her hair short, because that's just how she was raised. She was raised by a group of hunters, and almost raised as a boy, really. So here we are with Claire showing off her Grecian heroine attire. So we'll start off with the head. As you can see, she doesn't really have anything wearing on her head right here, but I found that circlets look really good here. You couldn't really see it though with her bangs, however, but like I said, I do think either a winged helm would look really good, but circlets would probably work the best if you're looking for that whole Atalanta feel to it. Now, as for the top that she's wearing, I couldn't find a better top than the Damascus drape top. Now, you see that all over the place. There are so many combinations that you can work using this particular one, but it gives that nice, airy, kind of Grecian feel to it if you use it in the right way. And what I did is I kind of dyed it a snow white color, which matches the bottom. Now the bottom was actually the brand new skirt, and it looks like that because she's female. That's why I think that this outfit is best for a female character, but it was really the best kind of bottoms that I could find that make the outfit look like just one piece. So this really does look like a toga feel to it. Now this piece is not dyeable, but I do think that you might be able to find one at least that's very similar to it, and you can use that as the bottom there. The important thing that I felt was that you had to kind of give it that short dress-like style. Actually, one of the hardest parts of putting this whole outfit together was to find a short enough skirt that would actually look like one piece. The story that I read about Atalanta, she was wearing an outfit that was very similar. It was kind of a very short toga that went high above her knees. And so this was actually a really good look that I was able to find. I was really satisfied that I was able to find a piece that seemed to fit it so well. Now for her arm pieces, you can actually use different kinds of gauntlets if you like, or kind of wristbands, but I personally went for the Far Eastern Nobles armlets. So those are actually items that you can get from the Mog Station, and what I did was I dyed them a metallic gold color to kind of give them that golden look. Again, this is an outfit that you can kind of mismatch different items to kind of give you that feeling for it, like that whole Grecian hero look. But this is personally what I felt, because Atalanta was still a girl, so we needed to add just a little bit of femininity to it. Now, as for the feet, I used the hard leather caligreg, which is a level 12 Discipline of War item, which you can easily pick up either in the market board or any of the markets that you find in any of the 3 city-states. They are really not that expensive, only a couple thousand gil. And what I did with that one is I also dyed it a metallic gold color to kind of give it that whole Grecian feeling once again. And again, you can use any kinds of footwear that you want for this. This was kind of the closest I could find for that Grecian feel to it. I do know that they have some wing sandals out there, as well as almost Grecian style kind of clothing that you can get from the Wolf's Den. But this one here I felt was just the closest and just the easiest to obtain so far, and I think that it worked out really great. As for her accessories, you are free to use any kind of accessories that you want. I kind of use the Eden style earring just because I really like the look of the earring, so I didn't really have to use that one there, but a gold loop would probably work really well for that. Now, what I used was kind of a rose gold choker just to give it that look, and I think it really ties the whole item in together. So this outfit is probably best used for a discipline of war. I mean, you could probably find one similar to use for magic. The problem is that the brand new skirt is only for disciplines of war. So this is definitely an outfit I think that is best suited to that one, and I personally decided to use this for my ninja. And the reason I did that was because in the story that I read with Atalanta, she did hunt with kind of bows and arrows. She knew how to use a spear, knew how to use a sword, but during the story she was able to fight mostly with daggers, so she fought like with these small knives, and I thought that was a really nice look to it, and I chose just to go for a very simple, very plain design to kind of once again give it that whole Grecian look. So Claire looks like she's ready to go. She looks like she's just ready to hop into the Colosseum and do battle right then and there. So for what kind of weapons would look best for this, possibly I think a sword and shield would probably look the best. Either that or a bow and arrow, those look really good, and maybe spears. Like I said, I chose to go for the dagger just because of what I read in the story, and I just really like how it turned out. My ninjas that I've been using up till now have always had kind of like dark, kind of grim, shadowy feel to it, so this is just a nice way of lighting it up. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this whole little idea that I came up with. I know that I enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions or ideas of what I could use for possible fashion shows that I'll be showing off in the future, let me know. So until then, everyone, this is Fantasy Girl signing out.